Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin and Cardano. Bit of a boring day, pretty much no movement at all here, 0.08% for Bitcoin and Cardano. Yes, it has lost in the last 24 hours, but how far more is it going to lose? We can take a look at the next key support levels here in this video. And yeah, it's a bit boring overall here, but that is when important patterns are forming. Bitcoin is currently forming a pattern. We're going to take a look at that on the chart. We had a chat in the Telegram group earlier about these patterns, and yeah, if you're interested in seeing signals that I spot on the charts, more content on Discord, Telegram, my buy and sell orders, my trades and everything, then yeah, maybe you want to check out the channel membership, and you can find links to that in the video description. Either you can sign up on my website or you can do that on YouTube, and if you join up as at least silver member, you get access to a live stream and Telegram live chat and also Discord. And it's a great community with over 500 members now, so thanks all for your support, and the feedback is just fantastic. And you can believe me, for the price, which is really low, you get a lot of content. I mean, I know that because in the past I did join other Telegram groups and Discord, and I think it's really good, and it's still in development, so still growing, more and more to come. Let's start with Bitcoin here. Bitcoin, in my view, is forming here a very interesting pattern currently. Bitcoin still on its way from that wave 3 here, that larger wave 3, into that wave 4. I did say in previous videos we've already done the minimum what a wave 4 needs to do in terms of retracement. So basically that means in the next move it could already come down straight away into the larger wave 5 area, which would be further down below. But at the moment, my primary expectation would be, I mean, that is purely speculation at the moment, but it's based on the assumption that the wave 4 really should get to the ideal level, which is sitting at 47.1, 47.2k in that area. That is the 0.382 fib level. And that would be an ideal retracement for a wave 4. So at the moment what I'm looking here at is this pattern, this falling wedge that we can currently see here. And within this pattern, Bitcoin, and that's why it's so boring at the moment on the charts, Bitcoin obviously came all the way up here, retested, I think that was the 0.214 fib level, did break down, go up again, lower high, coming down, lower low, and it's now retesting again, did that a few times now, retesting again here that resistance level that you can see here on the charts. What I really like is on the 1 hour chart, you have a nice uptrend here on the RSI. So at the moment until that's broken, we can see a bit of a upward momentum. Yes, it's only the 1 hour chart, but we can take a look here at, we're also taking a look here at the imminent, what could happen imminently. And if that pattern breaks, it could push the price up again, at least I would say here to that 44k level where the price found resistance before. So I'm taking a close look at that. Of course, I keep you updated, and everybody on Telegram I keep updated anyway. If you join Telegram or Discord as channel member, you of course get updates more frequently whenever something happens and I spot it. Other than that, we are still here in the range between 39.5k and 44k, and until anything in here really, if we break here 39.5 to the downside or 44 to the upside, until then we're really just here in a range, and that could take a long time, as it did here in that wave 4 when we were here in the smaller degree wave 3 to the wave 4. That also took, I mean, what was it, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, until we then finally saw some movement here. So that's Bitcoin. That's why the whole market is pretty much going a bit sideways, falling a little bit, but a descending wedge, as you know, is normally more likely to break to the upside. Typically 70% to the upside, 30% to the downside. Typically with patterns, there is a risk, high risk, that it's a fake out. So always bear that in mind. You need a volume confirmation. At the moment we see very little volume for Bitcoin. Cardano, I think it's confirmed now that this was the right wave count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the upside. Yesterday there was still a possibility that what I had here as wave 5 was actually the wave 3, and that we are now in a wave 4 correction, but that wave 4 did come down too far. It basically did come now clearly into the price range of the wave 1, which invalidates that pattern. So far, according to what we see here, this was then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're currently in an ABC correction of that. I think for that ABC correction, there is further potential to the downside. With the we've come already below the 0.618. No, we haven't. Just thinking, those fibs did move. There you go. We have not yet come to the 0.618 fib level. That's at 129. Yeah, you can see that. I did highlight here in yellow the price area, which for a wave 2, because this here would be a wave 1. All of this here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, part of a larger wave 1. What you then get is this larger wave 2, which we currently are still doing, ABC. And within this ABC pattern here, you're currently going down further towards that target area. That area is sitting between the 0.618 fib level at 129 and the 0.887 fib level at 113.6. So within here, I would expect some serious support for that pattern. What we see here is that ABC. Now, was this already the wave B? We can just check that by drawing the fibs from the wave 5, basically draw the retracement of that wave A. And I think, yeah, we did come here all the way up to the 0.5 fib level at 152. I think this definitely fulfilled the requirements of a wave B. What we can see here then is possibly here wave C with a 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe a final wave 5 down that could touch the 0.618 fib level at 129. After that, what we would then expect, if it remains like that we could see some further upside here. But as I said before, we don't have any confirmed breakout here for Cardano. It's not the confirmed reversal of the downtrend. All we know is that Cardano has done enough in its major correction to fulfill the requirements for basically a reversal and a return into an uptrend. Because if we take a look here at the daily chart, the price has, I took the fibs out here in the target area, but we had important support levels here between 181 and 125. I did expect, or this was on the higher level, the ideal target level for Cardano to do a turnaround. And so far, Cardano did slightly undershoot that area, so it did go right through it. That is how affected it was by the current correction. But there is a good chance that it could now turn around, yeah. But of course, that it is too early to really confirm that yet. There is still a big risk and chance that Cardano, should Bitcoin drop below should Bitcoin drop significantly, that Cardano will retest the $1 mark. Therefore, nothing is confirmed here yet, but we see the first very slight attempts here of the price to really move up in a 5-wave structure. Because so far what we saw here, those were always 3 waves. So back here in the end of November, we had an ABC. That was not a really good breakout here. Also here, that was only, I think, looking back, A, B, C it could have been, and then we moved down impulsively again. I think now we really see here an 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up and an ABC down. That could be really the first small attempt of the Cardano price and the bulls to really get us out of this mess. But it's too early to confirm anything here. We need to wait how the price reacts to the 0.618 fib level. What I did show you in the previous video was here the on the 4-day chart, that we see finally that bullish cross on the MACD on the 4-day, and we still see it. So we're going to keep an eye on that, because the last few times that happened, it took Cardano to new highs. So we want to see that, and if that's going to play out for the next few days, we could really see the price here push up much higher. It's also always a little bit delayed, because last time when we saw here the price really starting end of July, it took a couple of weeks until we then saw it green, and this is pretty much what we see here now. Had a few green candles here, and now we see that green crossover on the 4-day MACD. So yeah, it's certainly a good sign. Again, only taking things here coming together, but it's too early really to confirm anything. But the positive signs, I think, add up. And last chart I wanted to have a look at is the ADA BTC chart. And on the ADA BTC, I've got the 4-day chart open currently, and here we already have seen that bullish crossover for a while. There is still a lot of space for the MACD to go up higher. What we saw here also was a beginning of an uptrend and a nice green candle, then a very strong rejection up here at the 200-day moving average. So again, that was actually not a good sign that we were rejected that hard by the 200-day moving average. So again, we just need to see what the price is doing next. It has certainly started to build positive momentum, and the good news is that also here on ADA BTC on the 4-day chart, it is currently holding in the bullish range. It has retested the 50 line, so it's just sitting, dancing basically on that 50 line, and from here it could now go up higher. So it's in the bullish range on the RSI on the 4-day, and the 4-day chart is a relevant chart. And you can see on the MACD also we see that bullish momentum play out, so it could really help us to push higher here, that bullish momentum. So it's looking good, I think, still on the ADA BTC chart as well. I think a clear sign for a reversal here to the upside, but again, nothing confirmed yet. It's still very early days, still a big risk that this could all just be a fake out. At the moment it's too early to say is it a fake out or not. That's my message here. And you know, I do expect that sooner or later anyway we get out of this mess and Cardano will make new all-time highs, and I keep you updated as these positive signs add up, or if I see anything changing and the momentum might go down again. All right, hopefully you like the update. Again, if you want to join Discord, Telegram, please check out the channel membership. Would really be glad to have you on board. A lot of positive feedback, as I said, and a really healthy community. And yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe please if you like the content, and hit the like button as well. Thank you. Bye bye.